we're gonna get straight to it. Ubisoft was nice enough to let me get early access to the full version of the early access of, does that make sense? The Rogue Prince of Persia. Shout out to them. We're gonna make it happen. This is just raw, uncut, me experiencing the game for the first time with you. If you're watching this, you're liking, you're subscribing, you're excited to watch me boot up this game, which I will do right now. You will see it from the jump. I'm gonna need a controller. Let's read what's going on. Warning, please read before playing. We're reading carefully. Of course. Listen, it's gonna be fine, but I'm all like left to my own devices over here. I'm so used to hanging out with chat while I'm playing the game, you know? I miss you, sweet chat, if you're watching this after the fact. I'll be streaming this game on launch day. The embargo is on launch day at the crack of dawn, so when you wake up as soon as you watch this, just you know, check out twitch.tv, see if you can find me, and of course, feel free to find me anywhere on all platforms. I'm Jake Twitch, just go to amazingstreamer.com. You know the deal. I think we're all set to go. I'll check audio, make sure that we're in business here, but for the most part, I think this should be pretty much plug and play. And I'm really excited, man. I'm a Prince of Persia fan through and through. My first one was Sands of Time. We have all heard tales of the Prince of Persia. I'll have plenty of time to like yap. Let's get to it. Hero of the people, proud warrior, liberator, immortal. But only few remember the war he brought about unwittingly. After provoking the fury of the formidable Huns, the prince found himself powerless against their shaman magic. 3 nights later, he awoke, his faithful bola hanging from his neck. This is the tale I will tell you today. Okay. Ooh. Shout out Evil Empire, developers of Dead Cells, in collaboration with Ubisoft, making our second 2D Prince of Persia of the year, which is, to me, super exciting. I'm very in. Okay. The vibe is right. The visual is nice. Time to waste. Okay. Have to stop the Huns before they reach the city. Dope. Alright, gamers go left. Oh! Alright, Prince of Persia. That's like a distinct vibe. Are you worried that this is gonna feel just like the Lost Crown from earlier this year? Look upon it. Listen to it. It doesn't feel the same. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah. We're in business. We're in business. We're running up walls. Alright, so I'm playing on an Xbox controller on Steam, of course, where this is available. X button is like your regular attack. Y is some sort of kick, perhaps. B is like a dash. A is jump. Triggers. Oh. Ooh. Okay, so left trigger is a wall run. It looks like I've got some options in how I move across the wall. You can see me kind of like painting some marks on the wall here with how I'm navigating. Very interesting. And then right bumper. Okay, I see that in the top left corner. That is like my arrow. Not enough energy. Okay, so I used that a little bit early. Did I say left trigger here? Yeah, that feels nice. So listen, I've got a deep history with Prince of Persia. I'm an old man, as you can see. But my first one was Sands of Time 2003. I played Warrior Within. I played Two Thrones. I played Prince of Persia Reboot, which is my favorite Prince of Persia, the 2008 Prince of Persia. I love it's just called Prince of Persia again. I've done my history. I went back and played Prince of Persia Classic, and I know like the roots that it comes from. I also played Forgotten Sands. Ooh, that feels nice, man. The platforming is slick. The platforming is slick. Cool. Very cool. Forgotten Sands, and then I played The Lost Crown, and I feel like I'm forgetting something, but Prince of Persia has been really interesting since then. There's, of course, the Ill Fated. I think it's still coming. Managed to get out. Damn, cool art in the background here, too. Very nice. X for the main weapon. All right, combat time. Yeah. Yeah, it feels slick. XXX. All right, yeah. No, not like the movies, chat. That's the combo. Hold X for special attack. Oh, nice. It's a dash. It feels nice. Here we go. Let's try it. In action. Very good. Very, very good. Red bumper to use tool. Good stuff. Alright, so my arrow is qualified as my tool. Interesting. But yeah, of course we've all wanted that Sands of Time remake. It was interesting that that has kind of had some development issues. Small bag of gold, don't mind if I do. But in the meantime, since that game was announced, beat a vault over threat. Alright, write that down. Cool. Let's vault over him. I see. Okay, we'll use that to evade a little bit. Makes sense. Dude, what was that siren? Sounds like a Future song. Wing, wing. Metro Boomin wants some more. That was awesome. Well, I'll get you out. My prince. At last, you're here. Only you can save Persia. I'm the Prince of Persia. I'll save you, you and every other Persian who died in the fight. Faithful Bola, I'm counting on you. Don't let me down. Yeah. Man, I really like the acrobatics. So far, outside of the visual aesthetic, it feels very similar to Dead Cells. Obviously, I mean, you can tell. You can tell that it does, just by looking at it. But this left bumper thing that you can implement here really changes things up. The fact that you are running across walls, you have that double jump and those acrobatics right off the bat, I think, cool. Separates it gameplay wise. So the visuals, and then these are stunned if they collide with one another. Write that down. Cool. Man, I love the music. You know, it's funny, like, that the music is something that's standing out to me in these first 5 minutes here, because when I think about it, I don't remember anything about the music in The Lost Crown. Not that I didn't like it. I'm sure it was ample and it was fine, but it just doesn't stand out as something memorable. Coming away from this, if I saw playing right now and I had to give somebody just like jolt impressions of Prince of Persia, it would be, it's as visually striking as the audio is appealing. What happened to your arm? Shaman magic it. Hold on. These are a much more formidable foe than we thought. Alright, so we're just doing some table setting here. Right, this guy's glowing. What's your deal? Oh, wait. I forgot we should kick. Oh, I can't kick him, maybe? Oh, so the blue shield, like, wasn't broken, maybe. Interesting. Cool, man. I want to explore under here. I should just be going straight up. Really nice, man. I am surprised at how much freedom you have when you're running on these walls. You know, when you're looking at gameplay footage, you'd think you're just kind of like, you press the button and you automatically run and then you jump, and it should look like that every time. But in reality, you can kind of change your positioning, grab it again, go left, go right, up, down. It's a really interesting mechanic. It feels much different than wall running in any other 2D game that I played. Really dig it. Ooh. Combat feels nice. Combat feels fluid. Interact. Find other wells of dreams to fast travel. Alright, so it's been pretty linear so far, obviously. Showing us where we've been. So this must be our first fast travel point. Makes sense. Ooh. That got a little messy. Yeah, dude, the freedom is really nice. But big Prince of Persia fan, decent Dead Cells fan too. I probably put 25 hours into Dead Cells, not a small amount of time. It's not something that I'm just like tangentially. Dive attack and destroy shields. Write that down. How did I mess that up? Was it down in something? It was written here, yeah? Down in A. Got it. Very good. So yeah, enough time with Dead Cells to be familiar and have a point of reference for sure. Roguelite wise, it's probably the roguelite that I've played the second most in my life next to Hades. And Hades I have put in a lot of time. A lot of time. Don't make me choose. Evil Empire. Cover your ears. Hades is one of my favorite games of all time. Unexpected, and I wasn't sure about the genre, and it sold me on roguelikes. And I didn't play Dead Cells until after Hades, and I like it. I like it a lot. Very good. Alright. Yeah, dude. This is definitely feeling really nice. Let me talk a little bit about the differences between this and the Lost Crown off jump. Outside of what you can see and hear, while I'm playing, it maybe has better feeling combat. It's a little more hack and slashy. There's a little less finesse required so far. I think the real difference is going to come from like the gameplay variety, whereas we're going to be equipping different down to heal. Press and hold, that's right. Okay, cool. Obviously we will have, you know, different things going on as far as equipable weapons, which will change up the gameplay, but not the most different feeling combat ever. Let's destroy evil at its root. Soldier, can you hear me? Lingering here. Crazy. New enemy type. Ooh. You're dead. You're dead. Dude, I could see myself putting some time into this. Really nice. Aqueduct. Okay. What you got in here? Ooh. Zero's Village. Okay, interesting map up here on the top. Aqueduct. Ooh. The change up in visuals. Once through the city gates, the prince looked over the extent of the damage. The Huns had taken the entire city in less than 3 days. Dude, this is so cool. Give. What a really nice visual. I feel like in all the promotional materials it's been very yellow and red, and now that we're seeing a little bit of change in biome, we've got this nice blue here. Really slick. Oh, cool. Oh my god. The Rogue Prince of Persia. It's the title card. And it's so good. Yeah, dude. That got me. Evil genius. Ubisoft. You absolutely cooked. You absolutely cooked. Alright, listen, we are absolutely in the more challenging thing. I've done the tutorial. That whole first thing was the tutorial. I think it's going to be aqueducts from the start every time from here on. Sacrifice 250 health points to do whatever this is. Say no more. Double daggers. Upgraded double daggers. Alright, so I just went from 1 to 7 attack. Alright, that's nice. Not much variety, but we will take it. 68 gold. I saw that. Not so bad. I don't know if I actually need to press up on the D-pad to unlock that area every time I go by it, or if just walking it does the trick for me. The bow is better. Composite bow 5, which I haven't used like at all. I'd like to find an enemy to just use my new daggers on to see how they hold up. Man, alright, no fall damage. Important to note. Gamers go left. You gotta check behind the waterfalls, of course. Bro, what is the soundtrack doing? This goes so hard. Yo. The Rogue Prince of Persia has style, dude. And more than just what you can see. I'm in. Ooh, I was expecting to do more damage to these dudes with my 7 versus my 1 attack, but I don't know, maybe I'm actually in pretty good shape. Ooh, that was risky. Yep. Ooh. Oh, shit. I'm in a rock in a hard place, don't die. Okay, cool. Down to heal. No more potions. Tough times, my guy. No, don't hit me. No. Cool. All right, let's get Rogue on him. Death impossible, for his bola protects him. It turns back time and takes the prince to a safe place. Dude, look at this video game. It's so rad. He is the sole witness to this cycle. All he can do now is start anew, try again until he finds a way to save his kingdom. Back at the oasis? Unhurt. Looks like my bola is working properly, though it didn't bring me back to the right point in time. He's having trouble with time. Classic. Oasis, 3 days since the city was first invaded. Cool. Alright, so we've actually never been here. This is going to be our starting point. Alright, little place to practice over here. Pretty cool. Go up and around. What do we have? Clearly some sort of shopkeep. Hello, sir. Well, you're finally on your feet. You've been in bed for 3 days. Remember this conversation. My bola didn't take me back to the time before the Huns invaded. Everything good? You look a little lost. I'm feeling better, Sakura. Sakura-dees. I'm so sorry. Thank you for looking after me at your oasis. Sure thing. You were in pretty rough shape when I freed you, after all. Now though, I have to keep it together and find a solution. Their king must surely be in our palace by now. If I can defeat him, the Huns will be forced to surrender. Biting off a bit more than you can chew, even for you, kid. Remember the state you were in after your first encounter? Can't just give up and do nothing, Sakura. Sakura? I just don't know. I wish I had sweet, sweet chat. Chat would tell me exactly how to do it, and they would make all the Sakura jokes that you could imagine. I'm sure of it. Interact. Alright, so is this where we start a run? Oasis to Rose Village. I think that's where we were getting all those first points. It's so quiet here. Seems like everyone's gone. 4th day, dawn. Okay, got it. So is this what happens when we start a new run? Well, no, I've never seen this type of medallion before. Great power resonating within. I do too. Sticky kick. When kicking an enemy, spreads resin. Medallions. Definition. Medallions are powerful items that can trigger various effects depending on the prince's situation and actions. Medallions can be found in various chests and shops in the form of collectibles or as reward for defeating bosses. W. What are you doing? Hold to confirm. Understood. Okay. So let's try a kick, or can I just try it on here? Interesting. The resin doesn't affect me, it only affects my enemies. So if I now kick, I kick goop onto you. I goop you. You have been gooped. Okay. Alright, so what does this mean now that you're gooped? Possible to tell. Does it maybe keep them in place? You stop walking when you're gooped, sir? Yeah, I think you're slowed. That makes sense. That definitely makes sense. Go up there. But it's a secret. I can feel it. My gamer's intuition is telling me to go there. Alright, I can't. It's probably not a secret then. Ooh, we got something down here. A little gold. Don't mind if I do. Ooh, interesting. Oh, another medallion. Each time you vault, spread resin. Okay. You can use any medallion to upgrade your currently equipped medallions. Interesting. You can replace one of your equipped medallions with another. However, any upgrades linked to this medallion will be destroyed. Got it, got it. So I can spread it, or I can keep it. Choose to keep it. Cool. We've got like a goop build. Vault. Gooped. Was that not a vault? I thought I should be gooping that. How do I look at my medallions? Riddle me that. Each time you perform a vault. What is a vault? Oh look, my spreads resin is not highlighted. So something's up there. See how a sticky kick spreads resin? This one spreads resin, but it's not actually. This needs to be powered up until it spreads the resin. Now, is there any... What are you? Let me go inside. Ooh. Oh. Is there anything better? Is there anything better, I ask you? Just finding a secret room in the chest? I think not. Alright, we got a new... Oh, sick. Sick. Yes. Give. Man, I am really feeling this. Like, my thought... So here's how I'm thinking about, like, framing this game. Is... I can see it being a really good, like, pick up, do a run type game. And I can picture it being so much fun on stream. Like, I can't wait to do this with chat and just be kind of like talking back and forth while kind of like half paying attention and then running off like other people like, hey, what are you using? Should I get this weapon? Do you know if it's any good? Have you been to this place? Should I go left or right here? Just think it would be great. Hello, shopkeep. What do you sell? All these spoils. Oh, hey, buddy, I'm shopping. All right. Each time an enemy is killed, gain 5 gold coins. And that sounds awesome. Restores a large number of health points. I don't need that right now. Cooking. I definitely don't want the arrows. I like this thing. Oh, hello, sir. I'm so sorry. I mean, ma'am. Azadeh, my prince. Azadeh, what are you doing here? You didn't really think I'd abandon my village so quickly, my prince. But the Huns. I can defend myself, and the Hun camp doesn't scare me. Got everything I need with me. You should still be careful, Azadeh. I'll protect what we built to the death if need be. I'll do my best not to let it come to that. The Hun camp. I was held prisoner there until Sakura freed me. He didn't feed me. He freed me. The Hun war camp. Interesting. New location unlocked. Access the area on your next attempt. Look at this biome, dude. Rad. So, by talking to her and remembering the Hun camp, I can explore a new biome? This game has some stuff cooking. I'll tell you that much. Alright, we do our slam attack. Can I only do that from like high up? Yeah, I gotta have some space. Interesting. You've been gooped? I forgot the word. Resin. You've been resined. Give treasure? I would like very much treasure. Yeah. Oh yeah. Shield breaker. Each time you break a shield. You know, I'll just take it because I can. We're good. And I'm keeping my sweet spinny blade. Yo, I really feel like this song, like I'm gonna be chilling after I wrap up this video. And if I'm not playing this game, I'm gonna be like, it's got a nice loop to it. There's something here. Can I fight while I'm there? Really slick. Let me talk a little bit about my content plans for this, because this is like the first thing that I'm shooting, right? But I want to thank again Ubisoft for coming through. I mean, they've been so good to me as like a, I don't know, I call myself like a, anybody would call me a small content creator, but there are millions, quite literally millions of content creators that are smaller than me. So I always feel like I'm like a, oh, fuck man, I died. I always feel like I'm a, you know, medium, small medium is kind of what I call myself. But they've obviously been great to me. But giving me the opportunity to get this game earlier than other people, I'm going to really try to capitalize. So this is the first piece of content that you're seeing of Prince of Persia from me, and I'm gonna milk it for what it's worth. I might do like an impressions video or a hands-on. Definitely gonna be a bunch of hopefully viral clips across the internet once the embargo is up. Definitely like a part 2 of this, a longer one. I wanted to make this video be like, here's the first blank minutes of the Rogue Prince of Persia, and have this go up flat right when you get the opportunity to view it, you know? And then from here we'll do like a part 2 that will be like an hour plus long of me actually digging in, doing multiple runs, exploring some of these options and things like that. But again, thanks to Ubisoft, because such a cool opportunity to get some time with this game before it actually comes out. Not something that I get to do very often. So really rad that I'll be able to have some educated opinions and be able to share this with the rest of you. So YouTube viewers, if you're watching this, if you enjoyed this at all, if you just want to help a guy out, press that button. I don't care what button, alerts or likes or subscribes, or go to amazingstreamer.com and find me somewhere else. Regulars, thanks for the support. Ubisoft, thank you again. Excellent job with the Rogue Prince of Persia. I will talk to you again so soon. Bye.